Hey everyone, welcome to Rocky Railway VBS at Lake of the Woods Church. My name is Pastor Jordan. I'm the online pastor here at the Lake of the Woods Church, and I'm going to be your conductor this week as together we discover how Jesus' power pulls us through. We have a great week in store for you with a lot of fun activities, with some songs and some dances, some Bible buddies you're going to meet, some kids you're going to meet using Jesus' strength in their lives. So we're just excited for you to be with us this week. And let's start off with a song.
We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. We stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed that song as much as I did and you enjoyed singing and dancing along. So as I mentioned in the intro, this week is all about learning how Jesus' power pulls us through. And today specifically, we're going to look at how Jesus' power helps us do hard things. So we're going to look at a verse in Philippians, the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, that says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength." Say it with me. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. See, the Bible makes it evident that God sometimes asks his followers to do difficult things. Look at how Noah had to build an ark, how Abraham had to prepare to sacrifice his son Isaac, how Abraham was asked to leave his homeland to follow the Lord. Sometimes we are asked to do difficult things. Sometimes we maybe have to forgive someone who's hurt us. Sometimes when we've done something wrong, well, we need to be telling the truth. So that can be difficult. Or sometimes we need help learning a new skill, maybe learning a new sport, learning a new instrument, learning a new craft. And we need Jesus' power to help us through. So today we're going to meet a new Bible buddy, and we're going to look at a chapter and verses in the Bible, a story of Ananias who helps Saul. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be back with you soon.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsay, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an alpine meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Fine food and my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Same power that rose Jesus from the grave, the same power that commands the dead to wake, lives in us, lives in us. The same power that moves mountains when He speaks, the same power that can calm a raging sea, lives in us, lives in us. He lives in us, He lives in us. We have hope that His promises are true in His strength. There is nothing we can't do, yes we know. There are greater things in store. We will not be overtaken, we will not be overcome. The same power that rose Jesus from the grave, the same power that commands the dead to wake, lives in us, lives in us. The same power that moves mountains when He speaks, the same power that can calm a raging sea, lives in us,
Welcome to Bible Adventures. My name is Danny, and every day we'll explore amazing, true stories from the Bible. Today's totally true adventure comes from the book of Acts, chapter 9. Let's jump back into Bible times to see what happened. You grab your imagination while I get ready. I'm glad you joined me today in my home. When people come to visit me, I want them to be comfortable. One way that happens is for guests to get to know one another better. Talk to the people in your home about something that comes easily to you. Maybe it's hard for other kids to dribble a basketball, but for you, it's easy. Maybe music comes easily to you, or math. As for me, playing the guitar comes very easy to me. I'll give you about a minute to talk with anyone there who's doing VBS with you today. If you need more time, just pause the video. Now, talk with those people about something that's hard for you to do. We all have things that are hard for us to do. When you run into something like that, remember this. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. I can remember a time I had something hard to do. It was when I was... Ananias, what are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm hiding.
Hiding? From who?
From everyone.
Well, that's not going to work. What's going on? Oh, by the way, everyone, this is my friend Ananias. Ananias, these are my new friends.
Hi, people I don't know in my friend's house.
So, why exactly are you hiding?
It's Saul. He's here in Damascus to arrest anyone who loves Jesus. And I love Jesus.
Oh, I guess you...
He's thrown lots of Jesus' friends into prison. And he's here in Damascus.
So I guess you haven't heard...
About how Jesus appeared to Saul and how the bright light shone around Saul. And Saul heard Jesus' voice, and then Saul fell on the ground, and how then he was blind, and how his buddies led him here to Damascus? Yeah, I heard all that.
So why are you hiding? And why are you wearing that silly mustache?
It's a disguise.
Take that ridiculous mustache off.
Ow! Thanks. Now you've blown my cover.
Trust me, it wasn't working.
Well, God came to me in a vision this morning and told me I should go to Straight Street. And when I got there to ask for a man from Tarsus named Saul.
Wow!
And then I should place my hands on Saul and pray for him so Saul will be able to see again.
So why are you here instead of doing what God asked you to do?
Because when Saul is able to see, guess what? He's going to see me. And Saul arrests Christians and throws them in jail. He throws rocks like this at Christians. He locks Christians up in chains. Why is God asking me to do such a hard thing?
Maybe my new friends here know something you should know. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus.
Okay, but this is a really hard thing. A super hard thing. I'm afraid, and I'm not sure I can do it. Have you ever had something hard to do and weren't sure if you could do it?
I have, and my friends have too. We were just talking about it. It's easy to talk about trusting Jesus, but what does it really feel like to trust Him? Let's try something, Ananias. Close your eyes and then stand on one foot and stick your other foot out in front of you.
Whoa, this is hard. I'm a little worried I'm going to fall.
That's the thing. You don't have to worry because I'm here to catch you. You can trust me. Let's give everyone a chance to see what that's like. Okay, friends, find someone in the room to try this with. The person who's bigger will stand beside and be ready to catch the other person if they start to fall. You have 30 seconds to try. Earlier, we talked about some things you find hard to do, like math or somersaults. But I'm wondering if there's something hard happening in your life right now. Maybe you're worried about heading to a new school, or you had a fight with a friend, and you're wondering if you'll ever be friends again. In my life, my brother's having a birthday, and I'm not able to be there with him. He lives too far away. At home, grab a small piece of paper and a pencil. Draw a hard thing that's happening in your life right now. I'll give you a minute to do a quick drawing. Ananias, you know you're not alone. We've all had to do hard things. And you know this. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus. Now all that's left is for you to go do what you need to do. You ready?
Well, if I'm honest,
Would you feel better if I pray for you? Prayer is just talking to God. Can I talk to God and ask Him to give you the courage to do what He's asked you to do?
That would be great.
God, thanks for friends. Be with my friends who have hard things to do. Give them courage and strength. Remind them that you're right there with them, giving them your power. In Jesus' name, amen. I hope we get to find out how that all turns out for Ananias. Maybe he'll stop by later and tell us. What I just did for Ananias, you can do for people you know who have hard things to do. You can ask God to help them do hard things. Think of someone you can pray for. someone who's got something hard to do. I'll pause, and you can pray for that person right now. Well, it's about time to go. Thanks for visiting me today, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow too, for another totally true Bible adventure.
My name is Dominic, and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun, and I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows that he needs to trust Jesus when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm. Right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He continued to train, and he asked Jesus to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid I wasn't going to pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm going to pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't going to be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what? Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just going to pray to him today. I am going to pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Today we live, today we breathe, today we know that we are strong when we are weak. Today we trust, we overcome, take every chain that kept us slaves and throw them off. We're not waiting for permission, we defy our inhibition, like our middle name is fearless, son of red. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, arms out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise. By your power, we will go. By your spirit, we are bold. If we're gonna stand, we stand as
Hope you had a wonderful time today at Rocky Railway VBS. I enjoyed being with you, so I hope that you remember that memory verse today, Philippians 4:13, for I can do everything through Christ who strengthens me. And remember that Jesus' power can help us to do hard things. You have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Rocky Railway.